Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this matchup in boys basketball between the Central Catholic Red Raiders and the Lancers of Lawrence High. Tonight is Lawrence High's home opener for the 2014-15 season. The Lancers started off their season with a 62-58 victory over North Andover in North Andover on Friday night. Meanwhile, Central lost to Methuen in their season opener for the first time in 13 years. We'd like to thank you for joining us here tonight on LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza, here with you for all the play-by-play commentary. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the tip-off. Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. This is the Lancers home opener for the 2014-15 season. We just got done with an absolute thriller in the JV matchup. The Lancers defeating Central Catholic 46-44. And folks, I have never heard this gym so loud for a JV game. And if that's any indication for what we have in store for tonight's varsity matchup, it is going to get loud in here. Here we go, folks. 1-0 Lancers. They defeated North Andover by 4 points in North Andover. And Central Catholic comes in 0-1 after falling to Methuen for the first time in 13 years. Central Catholic missing 4 starters due to suspension for the first 5 games of this season. We are underway here from Lawrence High, and it's A.J. Petway to control things. First off here for Central Catholic, the Red Raiders in blue and red, the Lancers in blue and white. Out of bounds on the first play for Central, Lawrence ball, and it's Julio Vicente, number 12 in white for the Lancers. Here is Vicente. He passes down low, and here's Dante Neal, number 4 in blue, and he is going to, in white, and Neal is going to draw the foul. Senior guard Dante Neal scored 15 points when the Lancers beat North Andover. Here's Daryl Munoz to inbound. Munoz sends it into Neal. Here is Dante. Switching to his left hand, Dante inside. And the Lancers with 18 on the shot clock. That shot is front rimmed, and here comes Central back the other way. Scoreless here in the first quarter. Dante Neal coming up the other way in transition, and the Lancers are on the board, 2-0. Brian Triglione bringing it up for Central Catholic, and now George Gralakis with it, stolen by Neal, but it goes out of bounds. It'll remain Central basketball. Nothing. Lancers up here in the early going. First quarter, 6:40 to play. Here's Petway passing it off to Gralakis. Baseline jumper, no good for Central. Second effort, no good. That was Ian Carmichael with those 2 attempts here. Lawrence finally ends up with the ball, and here comes Vicente. Vicente going to the basket, and we have a jump ball called here. Shaken up on the play is number 33 in blue, Ian Carmichael of Central Catholic. Possession arrow favors Lawrence on the next jump ball. Central Catholic will have it. Julio Vicente set to inbound for the Lancers. He sends it all the way out to Munoz, and here's Neal. Neal going baseline off the glass for two. Dante Neal has the first 4 points of this ball game. And here's Petway for Central, looking for some help. Passes it off. Grillakis for three. George Grillakis makes it 4-3 here in the early going. Lancers the 1 point lead. Here is Vicente controlling for the Lancers. And we're going to have a call underneath. Foul here against Central, their second team foul. First personal for A.J. Petway. Here's Trinidad. Trinidad for three, no good. Trinidad hit three three-pointers in the Lancers season opener. Couldn't connect there. 5:34 to go, first quarter. We have a loose ball foul called against Marcos Jermosin for the Lancers. First team, first personal. Here's Grillakis sending it all the way up the court. And a chance for a three-point play for Sam Lara. Lara, that's number 22 in blue for Central, went up with the left hand, got fouled. Central takes a 5-4 lead, and they have a chance to make it a 2-point game. That foul went against Andy Enriquez, his first personal. Free throw, no good, and here comes Neal. Neal to the left hand, spin move, up with the right, short, rebound Enriquez. Enriquez, second effort, off the glass for a pair. Andy Enriquez gets Lawrence the lead back, 6-5 with 5 minutes to go here in the first. Here's Grillakis trying to find room, baseline drive to the basket, too strong. Rebound Enriquez, here comes Trinidad. Trinidad stops, passes to Neal. Dante Neal. Dante Neal still with it, now Vicente. Julio Vicente looking for Enriquez, and it's an offensive foul. Julio Vicente too strong on the drive here, and it's an offensive foul. Second team foul, third team foul actually, and it's the first personal against Julio Vicente. 4:39 remaining first quarter. Lancers up by 1. 6-5 is our score here in the home opener for the 1-0 Lancers facing the 0-1 Central Catholic Raiders. Here's A.J. Petway with the ball, guarded by Trinidad. Petway drives, loses the handle. It's going to remain Central ball here on the baseline. And it's going to be Tanaj Petway, cousin of A.J. Petway, to inbound. And it's a bad pass, saved by Central, almost destroying the broadcast table here. Drive to the basket is no good. Rebound fought over, and it's up, and it's good. 2 points there for Colin Bradinese. And back up the other way. Lancers can't hang on to it. Central 1 point lead, 7-6 our score. Raiders trying to extend this lead here. Under 4 minutes to play now in the first. Petway, hands off to Petway. Tanaj Petway for three, no good. Dante Neal the rebound. Here comes Neal. Neal taking on two Raiders. No good off the glass. Tanaj Petway the rebound. Petway to the basket. No good. Rebound is loose. And foul against the Lancers. and that's going to be Stephen Hajar, number 40 in blue, for the Raiders, who is going to get to the line. Fourth team foul against the Lancers. Second personal foul on Andy Enriquez. 7-6 our score here in the early going. Raiders up by 1, 3.5 minutes to play, first quarter. First free throw, no good for Stephen Hajar. First substitute into the game for the Lancers, and it's guard number 14, senior Kenneth Castro, into the game for Lawrence High. Andy Enriquez has a seat on the bench. Second free throw is good, 8-6. Central leading here in the first. Here's Castro off the bench into the basket. No good off the glass. Loose ball here at midcourt. And what is the call here? No foul called here. Out of bounds off Lawrence. Central ball. And they've got a 2-point lead, 8-6. Here's Petway to the basket, pulls up and gets two. That's Tanaj Petway. Other side now, Trinidad straight to the basket, no good. Munoz, no good. Two attempts there for Lawrence. Fast break attempt, foul there by Castro. Kenneth Castro did his best to block that one. Could not end up blocking it. That's Castro's first personal. Fifth team foul here for the Lancers. 10-6 is our score. 11-6 now. Central opening up a 5-point lead. Colin Bradinese, his second free throw is no good. Rebound Munoz. Up to Neal. Lancer ball here. We're going to have our first timeout of this game with 2 minutes, 47 seconds to play in the first quarter. 11-6 is our score here from Lawrence High as the cheerleaders will take the court for the first time this season here at Lawrence High. Again, it is the home opener for the 1-0 Lancers facing the 0-1 Central Catholic Raiders. These two teams will meet again later on this season. Central will host Lawrence on Friday, January 23rd. Lawrence's next game will be Friday night, December 19th against Tewksbury, while Central Catholic will be hosting Haverhill on Friday, December 19th. Back to the action we go, 11-6. Central ahead. Here's Castro. Castro into Munoz, and now Vicente. Vicente trying to find some room. Central called for the foul here. It's going to be Castro on the baseline to inbound for the Lancers. He finds Vicente. Vicente has it stripped. And here comes Central. Second effort is good. Put in by Ian Carmichael. And it's 13-6. And Castro has it stolen from him. Loose ball here. Castro fighting hard to get it back. Jump ball is the call. And the possession arrow favors Central Catholic. Brian Triglione inbounds it to Tanaj Petway. Petway working on Castro. Petway getting into the paint, pulls up, no good. Rebound Munoz. Now here's Vicente. Vicente looking for Castro. Castro keeps it inbound. Here's Munoz to the basket, off the glass, no good. Rebound Central Catholic. 13-6, Raiders ahead, 1:45 remaining. First quarter, Tanaj Petway, defended by Neal. Now Carmichael inside, and 2 for Central. Victor Mwara for the Raiders. 15-6 is our score now. Here's Castro. Trinidad for 3. That left-handed shot is no good. Tanaj Petway will bring it up for Central. He's guarded by Julio Vicente. Petway passing off to Mwara. Pull-up jump shot is good, 17-6. Less than a minute to play first quarter. Here's Dante Neal. Neal bringing it up for Lawrence. Trying to make something happen here for the Lancers. Vicente inside to Munoz for 2. Darryl Munoz off the glass for a pair. And it's 17-8. Under 40 seconds to go now, first quarter. Central in no rush here. Petway passes it off. That's Jeremy Urena with it. Urena switching to his left, pulls up, no good. And a foul on the rebound. Foul goes against Central Catholic, and the Lancers will have 19.4 seconds to work with. It'll be Trinidad attempting to inbound. Excuse me, that's going to be Munoz to inbound here for Lawrence. Munoz finds Castro. 15 seconds to go here. And a foul called here against Central. First personal foul against Tanaj Petway. 6th team foul. Vicente to inbound with 14.1 seconds left in the first. Looking for Chen Chen. Here's Chen Chen, pulls up for 3. In and out. Rebound is put in by Munoz. And it's 17-10. 5 seconds to go. Strip. Here's Chen Chen with it. He needs to put it up. And he runs out of time. That is the end of the first quarter here from Lawrence High. Our score, Central Catholic 17, Lawrence High School 10. Huge crowd here on hand for the Lancers season opener. As I said earlier in the broadcast, the JV game was won by Lawrence High 46-44 in an absolute thriller. Central Catholic had one last chance to win that JV game with a 3-point attempt. As that shot fell short of the basket, this Lawrence High crowd absolutely erupted. Amazing turnout here tonight in Lawrence. This gym is absolutely packed, and it is loud, reacting to almost every play here. It'll be Lancer ball here to start off the second quarter. Lawrence High down by 7. Darryl Munoz will inbound to Castro. Kenneth Castro into the paint, into the basket, can't get the roll off the glass. Out of bounds, Central ball. Sam Lara will inbound here. And he finds Gralakis. Gralakis to AJ Petway, cousin of Tanaj Petway. Passes it off to Muwara. And we're going to have a foul called against Lawrence High and Julio Vicente. 6th team foul against the Lancers. Gralakis to inbound here. He finds Petway, back to Gralakis. Gralakis again, going to the basket. Chen strips him. Here comes Chen. Over to Vicente. Julio trying to set up some offense here. Inside to Munoz for 2 here. Daryl Munoz found his way into the paint, and he makes it a 5-point game. 17-12. Lancers down by 5. Tanaj Petway passes it off to Sam Lara. Here's Gralakis for 3. Front rims it. Rebounds Munoz. Daryl Munoz up to Dante Neal. Here's Neal with the baseline drive. Goes flying. Can't get it. And that one's going to go out of bounds for a Central Catholic ball here. 6:45 to go in the second. Sam Lara will inbound once again. The sophomore forward, 6'2". Lancers bringing some press in here, and it works. Vicente almost picks up the steal, but he knocks it out of bounds. Lara is looking for one of the Petways, and Chen is called for the foul, trying to guard AJ Petway. Chen, number 23 in white for the Lancers. He is the Student Athlete of the Week, a senior at MST, an honor roll student athlete, interested in attending Boston University. And so AJ Petway, the junior, finds himself at the line for a 1-and-1, misses the first. Dante Neal hustling with it back up the court. Neal pulls up, gets 2. Dante Neal, the baseline jumper, is good. 17-14, Lancers down only 3 now. 6:22 to play in the first half. Here's Tanaj Petway, guarded by Castro. Sam Lara looking to pass it off. He does to Triglione. Triglione inside. Passes to Petway. And AJ Petway gets fouled as he drives to the basket. And Central's going to get to the line once again. AJ Petway, the junior guard, 5'10". He logged some very meaningful minutes last season as a sophomore. His first free throw is no good. 8 team fouls now against the Lancers. Our score 17-14. Central up by 3. 6:05 to go in the first half. Second free throw by AJ Petway is good. And the Red Raiders take a 4-point lead. Here's Daryl Munoz to inbound. He gives it to Kenneth Castro. Over to Dante Neal. Neal pulls up, and it's good. Dante Neal, another baseline jumper. 18-16 now. Tanaj Petway brings it up for Central Catholic. He's guarded by Trinidad. Inside pass to Gralakis. Gralakis gets it back. Long 3 for Gralakis, and he nails it. George Gralakis from way downtown. He gives Central a 5-point lead. It's 21-16. Now Kenneth Castro the other way, goes to the basket off the glass. No good, but Munoz is there. Daryl Munoz with the rebound and puts it in. for a pair there. It's 21-18 with just over 5 minutes to play in the first half. And we have an offensive foul called against Sam Lara. Too strong to the basket there, and he's called for the charge. Munoz will inbound here, looking for either Chen or Castro. He gets it to Kenneth Castro, guarded by Petway. Castro now with under 5 minutes to play in the first half, over to Dante Neal. Neal pulls up, jumper is good. Dante Neal is heating up. It's 21-20, Lancers down by 1. Tanaj Petway here working on Castro. Petway finding his spot off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Lawrence, and Castro stepped out of bounds there after getting the rebound. Central Catholic ball, 4:26 to play in the half. Raiders up by 1. Here's Gralakis. Gralakis gets fouled by Trinidad. Gregory Trinidad guilty of the foul there, 9th team foul. Trinidad put up 15 points in the season opener. 9 of those 15 points were off 3-pointers. And George Gralakis, the junior, is at the line. Misses the first half of the 1-and-1. Neal passes to Trinidad, thought about the 3, now back to Neal. Dante pulls up for a 3, back rims it. Central, the rebound. Stolen by Castro to the basket for 2. Kenneth Castro gives Lawrence the lead, 22-21. 3 minutes, 48 seconds to go, and the Lancers have a 1-point lead. Here's Tanaj Petway. Corner, Gralakis. Gralakis working on Neal, fakes him out, goes to the basket, can't get it to go. Munoz, the rebound, gets it to Kenneth Castro. Kenneth Castro with 3.5 minutes to go before halftime. Castro to the basket, gets it to go. But will the basket count? The referee's gonna say, no sir, not gonna count. Before the shot, we have a foul on the floor, and it's Tanaj Petway guilty of the foul before the shot took place. But Castro will get a shot at the line. First free throw is no good. And here's Tanaj Petway. 3:17 to play, first half. Lancers up 22-21. Here's Gralakis inside. Neal can't get the block. And it's Brian Triglione who gives Central the lead back. Dante Neal now passes to Castro. Castro calling a play. Gets the pick. Castro into the paint. Left hand, no good. Rebound Central Catholic, and it's Petway. Tanaj Petway, that is. Dribbles around Castro. Pass is a good one. Pair there for Colin Bradinesi. Central up by 3 now. 25-22. Raiders ahead. Stolen. Castro tries to steal it back, and it's a scramble here. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds off Lawrence. And we're going to have a sub trying to get back into the game. It's Andy Enriquez coming back into the game for the Lancers. Also coming back into the game for Lawrence High is number 31, Marcos Jermosin. Raiders up by 3, 25-22 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first half. And we have an offensive foul called against Central Catholic. Lancers will take over here. It'll be Jermosin to inbound. And he's going to be looking for Chen Chen. Chen Chen has it, and he's going to bring the ball up for the Lancers. And it's stolen here. Chen trying to find Neal. And that's an easy 2 for Jeremy Urena. Urena gives Central a 5-point lead. Here's Jermosin passing to Chen Chen, but we have a traveling violation against Marcos Jermosin, the junior, number 31 in white. Central up 27-22, 1 minute, 58 seconds to play in the first half. Gralakis inbounds it to A.J. Petway. Petway guarded by Chen. Inside, Neal almost picks up the steal, but knocks it out of bounds. 1:52 to play now. Gralakis set to inbound here for the Raiders. He finds A.J. Petway, guarded by Chen. Petway to the left hand. Kicks it out. No good. Triglione couldn't get it to fall. And here comes Chen working on Petway. Over to Enriquez. Andy Enriquez to the basket. Off the glass for 2. Andy Enriquez brings Lawrence within 3. It's 27-24. 1:25 to play in the second quarter. Here's Bradinese into Triglione. Outside to A.J. Petway. Puts it up with the right hand. No good off the front rim. Rebound. Andy Enriquez up to Chen. Chen to the basket off the glass. No good. Rebound. Foul. Foul with a loose ball on the rebound attempt. Foul goes against Lawrence. And Castro is going to come back into the game for Chen. Jeremy Urena at the line after that foul on Lawrence. It was Marcos Jermosin guilty of the foul on the rebound attempt. And let's see what Urena can do at the line here. 3-point lead for Central. It's now a 4-point lead, 28-24. 1 minute, 3 seconds to play in the first half. Stephen Hajar, number 40 in blue, comes into the game for Central. Urena, his second free throw is no good. Rebound Enriquez, bad pass, and it's intercepted by Urena. Jumper by Hajar is good. Sloppy play there by Lawrence results in a 6-point lead for Central Catholic. 30-24 with 42 seconds to play in the half. Castro to the basket, draws the foul. Nice job by Kenneth Castro, driving to the basket, drawing the foul, and he's at the line with 38 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. First free throw is good. That foul went against Stephen Hajar, his second personal, 10th on the team. 30-25 is the score. Lancers down 5, 38 seconds to play. And Kenneth Castro makes them both. 4-point lead for the Raiders. Hajar inbounds it to Urena. And now A.J. Petway with it, working on Castro. 30 seconds to play, first half. Urena to Triglione, nails it! Triglione for 3. 17 seconds to go in the half. Castro, foul line jumper is good. Castro gets 2 back. Under 10 seconds to play here. Here's Urena off his head. Triglione in a good spot. No good. And that's going to do it for the first half from Lawrence High School in Lawrence, Mass. Halftime score. Central Catholic leads this one 33-28. We'd like to thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media.
Did you know that frogs drink through their skin? Cats use their whiskers to check whether a space is too small for them to fit through or not. Rabbits and parrots can see behind themselves without moving their heads. Did you know it's impossible to sneeze with your eyes open? Unlike humans, cows and horses sleep standing up. Sharks legs the biggest eggs. Birds have hollow bones which help them fly. The more that you read, the more that you know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go.
And welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks again for joining us here at the Lawrence High basketball home opener. We have some halftime festivities for you, some middle school basketball. We've got some girls on the court for a 10-minute game here. Great to see these young ladies on the court practicing for head coach Dan Bluen, who may be picking some of these girls to his squad in the coming years. We've got a steal here. Gilmet Middle School wearing white, number 14, goes to the basket. No good, but the rebound is no good either, and here they come up the other way. It's great for these girls to get some experience on the court where they will hopefully be playing JV and varsity basketball for the Lancers. There's a great feeder system here. The middle schools, all of them participating in some very competitive intramural sports. You can check out the intramural basketball finals from last year on our YouTube channel, Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. Go back and check it out because we have some very talented young ladies who really left it all out there on the court for the middle school championship. Nice steal here by the Gilmet. That one too hard off the glass. Second effort, and that's money. Gilmet with a 4-point lead here. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to play here in this exhibition game. And we have a foul called here against the Gilmet. A little over-aggressive on the defense. Very exciting, though, for these girls to be playing here at the Lawrence High Court. Here we go, number 14 for the Gilmet goes straight to the basket and picks up 2. Gilmet opens up a nice lead here. They're up by 6. Purple team trying to get some offense going here. Pass inside, that one goes off the glass for 2. Gilmet leading this thing. They've got a 4-point lead. 3-point attempt comes up just short. Just over 6 minutes to play here in this exhibition. Here on LPS Media, we are at halftime of the boys varsity basketball home opener against Central Catholic. Central Catholic has a small lead over the Lancers here in the first half. And here comes the Gilmet with a fast break. And we're going to have a traveling violation, it looks like. And we'll go back the other way with 5.5 minutes to play in this exhibition game. Underneath, nice attempt there. Shot comes up just short. Gilmet comes up the other way. And that layup is good. Gilmet came to play today. They are up by 6. And we have a jump ball here inside of 5 minutes to play here in this exhibition game. Gilmet Middle School is leading by 6 here. And this number 14 walks in again for the layup attempt. She's definitely got a future here playing for the Lancers. And we'll have a foul called underneath. Purple team gets the ball. And that pass is stolen by the Gilmet. Gilmet Middle School, perhaps we'll be seeing them later in the intramural basketball finals. That pass goes out of bounds and will go back to the purple team's possession. 4 minutes to go in this exhibition game between these two girls' teams. Very competitive intramural system we have here in Lawrence. That shot is no good, and the Gilmet will bring it back up the other way. Gilmet, a little bit of a size advantage, and that jumper is good. Nice long range showed there by number 14 in white for the Gilmet Middle School. Another steal here for Gilmet. And they'll bring it back up the other way. Number 45 here in the corner, passing out to number 25. And a drive into the paint is blocked. Nice defense there by Purple. And we've got a loose ball. 3 minutes to go in the game. Gilmet leading here. Purple ball here. And it's going to be a jump ball. Purple retains possession. Stolen by the Gilmet, and here comes a fast break. Number 14 in on her way. Can't get the roll. Rebound goes to the Gilmet, and the rebound is up and in. Baseline jumper. Wow, nice shot there by Purple. Excellent shot to bring the lead down to 8. Gilmet Middle School leading here in this exhibition game. Another baseline jumper, too strong though. And Purple comes back up the other way. Stolen by the Gilmet. Gilmet Middle School hanging on to an 8-point lead in this exhibition matchup between the middle schools. Another 2 on the board for the Gilmet. They extend their lead up to 10. Purple team now trying to cut it close with 1.5 minutes to play. Gilmet playing some solid defense here, almost getting another steal. That shot is blocked on the baseline. And here we go. Fast break down the other way. No good. Purple comes back up the other way. Stolen at midcourt, and it goes out of bounds. Purple ball. Less than 1 minute to play here. Can the Gilmet hold on for the win? Let's see. Gilmet picks up a steal. 57 to the basket. Layup is good with 45 seconds remaining. Purple team trying to put some points on the board here. Gilmet gets it back, and the Gilmet trying to put on a couple more here before this game's over. That layup is good. Gilmet playing some solid D here. Purple team with 10 seconds to play in this game, trying to put up one last shot. They do, but too hard off the glass. And looks like this will be the final attempt of the game at the buzzer. No good. But what a game it was between these two middle schools. Central is missing 4 of their returning starters due to suspension. Those players will be missing the first 5 games of the season. Anyways, it is 33-28 here. The Central Catholic Raiders have a 5-point lead. Leading the way for Lawrence is Dante Neal, who was a top point scorer last season, as well as Julio Vicente. And Kenneth Castro, coming off the bench, has provided an offensive spark. Both teams playing tough D, occasional press, a lot of man-to-man defense. And we are all set for what should be a barn burner of a second half here from Lawrence High. Just about set to get underway here in the second half. It'll be George Gralakis to inbound for the Red Raiders. He's looking for AJ Petway. Instead, he goes inside to Triglione, and here's Gralakis up to Petway. Petway working on Trinidad. More man-to-man defense for Lawrence. Gralakis back to Petway. AJ Petway working to his right. Petway passes it off to Triglione. Foul line jumper is no good. Rebound, Neal. Neal up to Trinidad. Trinidad 4-3. No good. Too strong on the 3 ball. And here comes Gralakis up the other way. Drives it into the paint. Can't get the roll. Rebound Central. Foul called against Lawrence on the rebound attempt. Foul came on the shot attempt, not the rebound attempt, and that's going to be Ian Carmichael, 6'6" junior forward at the line, shooting 2 for the Raiders. Can't hit the first. Chen comes into the ball game. Julio Vicente comes off. He's limping a little bit, and it looks like he's just going to get a talking to from the coaching staff. Carmichael, second free throw, no good off the front rim. Foul called against Ian Carmichael on the rebound attempt. Doesn't like the call. It's going to be the first team foul against the Raiders, and here comes Chen. Chen working on Petway, gets the pick from Munoz. Chen passes to Jermosa inside, it's blocked. Jermosin gets it back over to Trinidad. Can't hit the 3. Great rebound by Munoz. And we have a foul called underneath. Foul against the Raiders. And Chen will inbound. Second team foul for Central. Foul goes against George Gralakis. First personal. Munoz fakes the three, drives to the bucket. Off the glass, no good. Central, the rebound is Carmichael. He passes to A.J. Petway. Petway working on Chen. Petway spin move to the basket for two. A.J. Petway faked out Chen with the spin move, and he gets two. It's 35-28, Central ahead. And now Chen passes to Dante Neal. Neal guarded by Triglione. And now here's Chen, fakes the three. Chen double teams now, works his way through it. Inside to Jermosa, who gets two. Marcos Jermosin off the glass for two. It's 35-30. Offensive foul called against A.J. Petway. Behind the play, Petway pushed down Trinidad. And Daryl Munoz will inbound to Chen. Chen over to Trinidad. Trinidad to his right. Now pass to Munoz inside. Jermosin off the glass for two. Jermosin makes it 35-32. And now the Lawrence crowd is fired up, chanting defense. Here's Gralakis into the paint, and he gets two off the glass. What a drive there by George Gralakis. Chen now back the other way. Finds his way to the baseline. Inside to Munoz. Can't handle the pass, and Central gains it back. 37-32, Raiders ahead. And that one is blocked by Chen. Knocked out of bounds. Emphatically blocked by Chen. Trinidad will come out of the game in favor of Kenneth Castro. Enriquez comes into the game to spell Jermosin. 5:16 to play here in the third quarter. Here's Lara into Gralakis. Gralakis puts it up with the right hand off the glass, no good. Rebound Lancers. Enriquez pass to Castro. Kenneth Castro working on Gralakis. Straight man-to-man defense for Central, and Gralakis is guilty of the foul. Kenneth Castro draws it. Under 5 minutes to play in the third. Gralakis will come out of the game. Tanaj Petway will come in. Munoz to Castro. Castro to Dante Neal. Neal to his right, now to his left, pulls up, knocks it down. Dante Neal. 37-34 after that jumper by Dante Neal. 4:40 to play. Third quarter. Fans again chanting for D. Here's Lara. Sam Lara passing inside. Petway ends up with it. And we have a foul called against Chen. He was trying to draw the charge, but Chen picks up the foul. His second personal, second team foul. Tanaj Petway inbounds it to Carmichael. Back to Tanaj Petway. He is guarded by Castro. Straight man defense for both teams so far. And that layup is no good by Carmichael. Enriquez pass up to Munoz. Munoz into the paint. Great defense, but second effort is good. Daryl Munoz on the second effort makes it a 1-point game. Petway going all the way to the basket to draw the foul. 37-36. Officials calling a tight game here. James Slattery and Billy Adams, two of the best officials in the MVC, calling it tight and doing a great job. And it's Petway at the line with 3:57 to go in the third quarter. First free throw is good. Central up by 2, 38-36, as Marcos Jermosin comes back into the game. Andy Enriquez to the bench. And here's Petway. Second free throw attempt is good. He makes them both. 39-36. And Dante Neal brings it up for the Lancers. Dante Neal to his left. Passes it to Castro. Castro inside, gets two! Kenneth Castro! It's 39-38. Lancers down by 1. Things are getting heated here at Lawrence High. Second half action. Lancers down by 1. 3 ball, no good. That one put up by Urena. Foul called against Central as Lawrence was trying to inbound the basketball. Foul called against Petway. That's Tanaj Petway. AJ Petway, his cousin, also big contributor for the Red Raiders here tonight. Julio Vicente set to inbound it here for the Lancers. He's guarded by by AJ Petway. He gets it into Castro. Castro guarded by Tanaj Petway. Castro to Trinidad. Trinidad to Neal. Here's Dante Neal trying to get it to the basket, into the paint. No good off the glass. Rebound Central. Nice rebound there by AJ Petway. 3 minutes to play in the third. Central by 1. Here's Urena off to Petway. Now Carmichael. Carmichael to Urena. Urena working on Vicente. And Urena brings it up top. Urena, 2 on the shot clock. Here's Carmichael. No good. Rebound Central. And play is whistled dead here. And the Lancers are going to take over after the shot clock violation. Here's Kenneth Castro trying to get Lawrence the lead back. He's fouled and he gets it off the backboard. Kenneth Castro has a chance for a 3-point play. He gives Lawrence the lead, 40-39, banking it home. And he has a chance to give the Lancers a 2-point lead. 2:29 to play. Third personal foul against Tanaj Petway. Castro at the line for the 3-point play attempt. Free throw is good. 3-point play for the Lancers. It's 41-39. Lawrence High leading by 2 with 2:29 remaining in the third. Crowd fired up, chanting for defense. Here's Petway. Petway up to his cousin, AJ. AJ Petway into Carmichael, stolen by Lawrence. Here's Dante Neal to the basket, and it's blocked by Carmichael, but a foul called against Ian Carmichael on the block attempt. Dante Neal strong to the bucket, draws the foul, and he'll get to the charity stripe with 2:10 to play in the third. That's the third personal against Ian Carmichael, the big man, 6'6", the junior. Neal makes the first. Lawrence extending its lead to 3. It's 42-39. Dante Neal makes 1 of 2. Foul called against Vicente here as he tries to get the rebound, was overly aggressive. Raiders down by 3, 2:09 to play, third quarter. Vicente comes out of the ball game for the moment. Andy Enriquez comes in. 4 personal fouls on Julio Vicente, and so he'll get a little bit of a rest right here. Tanaj Petway to his cousin AJ. AJ into Carmichael. Carmichael's pass is no good, out of the reach of Sam Lara. And Central wastes a possession there. Daryl Muñez set to inbound here. Trinidad coming back into the game for Lawrence. Muñez inbound to Castro. Here's Kenneth Castro, guarded by Tanaj Petway. Castro gets it inside, trying to kiss it off the glass, comes up short. Central ball out of bounds. Lancers still holding on to a 3-point lead, 42-39. 1:40 to play in the third. Petway sprinting up the right side, stolen by Lawrence. Here comes Gregory Trinidad. Trinidad into the paint, and he gets 2 with the left hand. Timeout called by Central Catholic. Gregory Trinidad came up with the steal, put it off the glass with his left hand, and the Lancers have themselves a 5-point lead. 44-39 with a $1:29 remaining in the third. And just listen to this crowd here at Lawrence High. They're on their feet. Lancer cheerleaders doing laps in front of the crowd, getting everybody fired up. Near capacity crowd here at Lawrence High. Central fans in good attendance here. Just about set to get back to the action. It'll be Castro, Neal, Trinidad, Muñez, and Enriquez on the floor for Lawrence High. Gralakis, Petway, Triglione, Lara, and Mawara on the court for Central. Here we go, 1:30 to go, third quarter. Lancers by 5. Tanaj Petway with it. Sam Lara looking for the open man. He throws it away. Another steal by Trinidad. Here comes Trinidad, calming it down to Castro, now to Dante Neal. Dante Neal and the Lancers, a 5-point lead. Neal, no good. Rebound, Enriquez off the glass, no good. Next effort by Muñez is good. 7-point lead as Daryl Muñez cleans up the garbage. And the Lancers are up 46-39. Loose ball underneath. Lara puts it up. No good. Rebound Central. Here's Gralakis. Gralakis puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound Muñez. Now here comes Kenneth Castro. 30 seconds to play in the quarter. 46-39. Lancers ahead. Castro into Enriquez. Enriquez faces the basket, but he traveled with it. Central regains the ball with 21.9 remaining in the third quarter. Lancers up by 7. Here's Tanaj Petway, guarded by Kenneth Castro. Straight man-to-man defense for the Lancers. Triglione pass to Lara, now Gralakis. 4 seconds left on the clock. Neal guarding Gralakis. Long three is good! Oh, goodness! George Gralakis shot that one from the parking lot. From way downtown, George Gralakis cutting a hole into the Lawrence lead. 7-point lead evaporates down to 4. At the buzzer there, ending the third quarter, Lawrence High 46, Central Catholic 42, with 3 quarters in the books. Just about ready to go down the home stretch here at Lawrence High for this home opener between the 1-0 Lancers and the 0-1 Raiders. Foul situation favors Lawrence right now. Lawrence only has 4 team fouls as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Central Catholic guilty of 7 team fouls. It'll be Munoz, Neal, Trinidad, Vicente, and Castro to start things off for the Lancers. Daryl Munoz will inbound the ball to start off the fourth quarter. Here we go, all set for the fourth, and it'll be Dante Neal who will bring the ball up for Lawrence High. Looks like Central is switching to some zone defense here. A 2-3 zone right now. Here's Trinidad to Neal. Let's see how Lawrence handles this new defense. Vicente passes it out. 3-ball by Trinidad. Central Catholic says we'll switch to zone. Trinidad says we'll see about that. Drains a 3 with the open space. 49-42. Lancers ahead. Lawrence sticking with their man-to-man. Here's Triglione inside to Lawrence. Blocked by Castro. What a defensive effort by Castro. Now Dante Neal, cross court to Trinidad. Here's Trinidad, 4-3 again. Oh, he missed it. Neal, what a rebound by Dante Neal. Puts it up, can't get the roll. Neal again, 4-2, Dante Neal. 51-42. Lancers ahead, and this crowd is loud right now. Stolen by Vicente to the basket. 4-2, Julio Vicente. Julio with the steal and the bucket. His Lancers go up 53-42, and of course, that's going to prompt a timeout by the Central Catholic bench. What a great effort here to start off the fourth quarter by Lawrence High. Strong defense and strong rebounding has resulted in a 9-point lead for the Lancers. Central chose to switch from man to zone. Hasn't worked out here early in the fourth quarter. We'll see if they choose to stick with that 2-3 zone or if they decide to go back to their man-to-man defense. .6:34 to play, fourth quarter. Lancers up by 9. Here's Petway, he pulls up, way off. Dante Neal gets the board. Here comes Dante with a head full of steam behind the back. Vicente thought about the 3, instead goes to the basket. No good off the glass. Rebound Gralakis. Gralakis goes coast to coast, has it poked away. Out of bounds off Lawrence. Petway inbounds to Carmichael. Here's Tanaj Petway back to Carmichael, and we're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul called on Vicente. 5th foul, and Julio's done for the night. That's a shame. Vicente After that electrifying steal and layup, Julio Vicente picks up his 5th foul, and he's going to have to watch the rest of this one from the bench. 6:04 to play, 4th quarter. Lancers lead this thing by 11. 53-42 is our score. Andy Enriquez, number 15 in white, comes into the game after Julio Vicente fouls out. Petway will inbound on the baseline. He finds Grilakis up top. Long 3 for Grilakis. Oh my goodness. Wow. Grilakis, his 3rd 3 of the ball game, and they've all been long 3s. Dante Neal, can he answer? Pulls up, right hand, can't get the roll. What a rebound by Enriquez. Second effort is no good, and Enriquez fouls out of frustration. Lara did a good job to grab that rebound. But my goodness, George Grilakis, this kid can hit 3-pointers from all over the floor. His latest one makes it 53-45. Lancers, they've got an 8-point lead. Here's Petway, baseline shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Lawrence, Kenneth Castro to Neal, to the basket, has it blocked. And Dante Neal is hurt. Dante Neal injured, grabbing his leg. That's not a good sign for the Lancers, but play continues. And they allow Central to come in and grab a bucket. Makes it 53-47, but all eyes right now are on Dante Neal. He went to the basket, fell down, and it looks like he's grabbing his calf muscle, his left calf. Dante Neal, who famously dunked last season in a game with his right hand, looks like he's having his left leg cramp up on him. You can go back on YouTube to our Lawrence Public Schools channel and watch Dante dunk. He limps off the court. We'll see how he's doing. It looks like his left calf was cramping up on him. He's stretching it out. We'll see if he misses any time here. Looks like he will. Chen, number 23 in white for the Lancers, will check into the ball game as Dante Neal is going to go for a walk. That left calf really bothering him. Not very good news for the Lancers. They're going to need him down the stretch. Lancers up by 6. Lancers built their lead to 11, but Central is on a 5-0 run. 5 minutes, 16 seconds to play in this game. Lancers hanging on here. They are up 53-47. Almost ready to get back to the action here. Enriquez, Munoz, Trinidad, Castro, and Chen all on the floor for Lawrence High, and it's going to be Kenneth Castro with it. He gets double teamed, half-court press, and Central takes over. Petway passes it off. 2 points there, picked up by Sam Laura. The half-court press works out for Central. Munoz comes up the other way. Enriquez to the basket, left hand, no good. Rebound Central, 53-49. Lancers' lead has evaporated from 11 down to 4. Petway thought about the 3. Petway guarded by Castro. Petway inside, left hand, no good. Rebound Carmichael up with the right hand, and that is good. Ian Carmichael picks up 2 right there, and all of a sudden it is 53 to 51. And that is a timeout called by Lawrence High with 4:22 to play in the game. Central Catholic is on a 9-0 run. 4:22 to play in the fourth. Lancers up 53 to 51. These two teams both in action on Friday night. Lancers hosting Tewksbury. Raiders hosting Haverhill. Both games will be at 7 o'clock at each team's respective home gym. And let's see if this timeout can stop the bleeding here. Lawrence had built up an excellent lead of 11 points. Central whittles it down to 2. 9-0 run, 53-51. Chen, Enriquez, Neal, Munoz, and Trinidad on the court for the Lancers. Dante Neal back on the floor, and let's see if he's limited by that calf. He gets the ball, and he's fouled immediately by A.J. Petway. That's the 7th team foul. 1-1 coming up for Dante. First free throw is good. Lancers stop the 9-0 run. That was the 3rd personal foul for A.J. Petway. Dante Neal knocks them both down, and Lawrence can sigh a little bit of a breath of relief there. 55 to 51. Lancers ahead with 4:12 to play in the game. Inside Carmichael, air ball. Dante, the rebound. Neal looking good on that left calf. Passing to Munoz. Munoz to Chen. Now Dante. Under 4 minutes to play now. And Gralakis knocked that one out of bounds. It will remain Lancers basketball. Here's Andy Enriquez to inbound in front of his head coach Raymond Nunez. Enriquez set to inbound, less than 4 minutes to play in the game. Looking for the open man. And the Lancers have to call timeout because Enriquez was unable to get the ball inbounded there. What an excellent competitive matchup we have on our hands tonight. Again, the Lancers leading this one by 4. 55-41 with under 4 minutes to play. And mark your calendars for the rematch. The rematch will be hosted by Central Catholic. That game will be on Friday, January 23rd, 2015 at 7 p.m. Don't forget, Lancer fans, travel to Merrimack College in North Andover for the annual Commonwealth Christmas Tournament. Lancers will be playing their first game, so will the Raiders, on Saturday, December 27th. Again, the Christmas tournament to be held at Merrimack College. Under 4 minutes to play in the game, 3:55 to be exact. The Lancers up by 4. Chen has it, and Chen will work on Tanaj Petway. Chen looking to pass. He finds Neal. Dante Neal, 3 on the shot clock. Long 3. Front rims it. Rebound. Grilakis to the basket for two. George Grilakis. Dante Neal back up the other way. 55-53. Lancers up two. Dante back to Chen. Munoz sets the pick and Chen draws the foul. Sam Lara a little bit aggressive there, but the referees have called this one tight. James Slattery and Billy Adams, again, two of the best in the business, calling this one. Very competitive game. They've got a tough job. Chen at the line. That is the third personal foul on Sam Lara. 1-1 for Chen. First is no good. Rebound goes to Petway. Petway up to Grilakis. Central has a chance to tie or take the lead here. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Petway out to Lara. Lara off the glass, no good. Rebound, no good. But a foul on the rebound, on the shot attempt. Lara will get to the line after he was fouled by Daryl Munoz. Munoz picks up his second personal, 7th team foul. Lara brings the Raiders to within one. It's 55-54, 2:53 left in the game. Can Lara tie it? Yes. 55-55. Does it get any better than this, folks? With 2 minutes, 47 seconds to play in the game, Castro has it for Lawrence. Castro passes to Munoz. Munoz out to Trinidad, back to Castro. Here's Castro, gets fouled. Castro does a nice job dribbling there, draws the foul. It's Tanaj Petway picking up the foul. That's going to be the 4th personal against Tanaj Petway. One more till he's out of this one. First free throw is good for Kenneth Castro. And that free throw gives Lawrence a 56-55 lead with 2.5 minutes to play. Second free throw, money. 2-point lead for the Lancers. 2.5 to go. Tanaj Petway brings the ball up for Central. Guarded by Dante Neal. Petway to the basket. Knocks it down and draws the foul. He's going to get to the line with a chance for a 3-point play. Tanaj Petway kisses it off the glass. That ties it. Foul called. And can Petway give Central a 1-point lead? Yes. 58-57. Central has the lead now. 2:16 to go. Lancers down by 1. Munoz inbounds to Castro. Castro working on Petway. Castro with 2:05 remaining in the game. Stolen, but it's knocked out of bounds. Jeremy Urena with the steal, but he couldn't hang on to it. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Urena came up limping a little bit. He's good. He's staying in. He's guarding Dante Neal. And here's Kenneth Castro working on Petway. Castro to Munoz. Castro gets it back. Castro, great defense here by Central. Puts it up for 2. And Lawrence has the lead back. Kenneth Castro makes it 59-58. AJ Petway working on Castro. Can he return the favor? Inside, great defense. Looks like a jump ball was called here. Great defense there. Possession arrow favors Central Catholic. And it's going to be Tanaj Petway on the baseline to inbound. He passes to his cousin AJ. 1.5 minutes to play. Lancers by 1. Off the glass, no good. Rebound goes to Trinidad. Trinidad to Dante, to the basket. No good, but he'll get to the line. Huge sequence there. Central had the chance to take a 1-point lead. Good defense on the interior by Lawrence High. Dante Neal almost brought the house down with a layup there, but he draws a foul. Foul against AJ Petway. Dante with veins filled with ice water. He knocks down the first free throw. All the pressure in the world on him. He gives the Lancers a 2-point lead. Can he make it 3? Oh yes! 61-58. Dante Neal with a pair of free throws. 61-58, Lancers by 3. 1:13 to go in the game. Petway working on Neal. Over to AJ Petway inside. He's fouled by Andy Enriquez. Foul on the floor before the shot. One minute, 5 seconds to play. What a game we have for you here on LPS Media. Thank you so much for joining us here for the home opener between the 0-1 Raiders and the 1-0 Lancers. Lancers have a 3-point lead. 1 minute, 5 seconds to play. AJ Petway will be at the line. We have some confusion here over the call. It's going to be a 1-and-1 for AJ Petway. Pressure is on. First free throw is good. (61-59). Lancers by 2. 65 seconds remaining on the clock. Petway misses the second, and Munoz gets the rebound. 1 minute to play in the game. Here's Dante Neal. Lancers up by 2, has it poked away but recovers. Dante Neal, right hand drive, right hand, he's good! Dante Neal puts the Lancers up 63-59, and this crowd has just exploded at Lawrence High. Dante Neal pulls up at the foul line, one-handed with his right hand, puts it in, and the Lancers have increased their lead to 63-59 with 46 seconds remaining on the clock. And can Central answer? That is the question right now. They are down by 4. They need points of any kind here on this possession. They sent Gralakis, Carmichael, Sam Lara, AJ, and Tanaj Petway onto the floor. Lancers send out Enriquez, Munoz, Dante Neal, Castro, and Trinidad. Here we go. Lancers with some three-quarter press here. Trinidad and Castro will provide the pressure. Here's Tanaj Petway working on Trinidad. Sends it up to AJ. Petway, stolen by Munoz, and he is fouled almost immediately. Wow, what amazing defense by Del Munoz. He got right in the passing lane. Took it up the court, and guess who fouled him? It was AJ Petway, and the junior has fouled out of this game. AJ Petway, number 10 in blue, with his 5th personal foul. .34 seconds remaining in the game. Munoz will be at the line. His first free throw is no good. One more to come. Munoz trying to give the Lancers a 5-point lead. It stays a 4-point lead. And a jump ball on the rebound. And it's going to be Lancer basketball. Andy Enriquez fought to get that rebound. Gregory Trinidad firing up the crowd. Oh my goodness, thank goodness I'm wearing headphones because it is loud in this gym. Excellent play there by Andy Enriquez. He's able to tie it up and get Lawrence the possession via the possession arrow. Here's Chen, inbounds to Neal. Lancers by 4. Less than 30 seconds to play. Foul called against Central. Petway guilty of the foul. .26 seconds remaining on the clock. And that is the 5th personal foul on Tanaj Petway. Both of the Petway cousins are out of this game now. Lancer crowd is going nuts with 26 seconds remaining in the game. Lancers have a 4-point lead. Dante at the line shooting 2. Lancers by 4. Can he make it 5? He can. The crowd erupting at every opportunity. Dante Neal extends the lead to 5. 64-59. Can he make it 6? Yes, he sure can. Dante Neal makes them both. 65-59. Timeout Central. 22 seconds remaining in this game. Lancers up by 6. It's 65-59. Oh my, what a home opener this has been for Lawrence High. And we will be set to do it all over again on Friday night when Tewksbury comes into town. Then we'll have the Christmas tournament, which begins on the 27th of December. After the new year, the Lancers will host Andover. On the 7th of January, Lancers will travel to St. Mary's Lynn. On Friday, January 9th, the Lancers travel to face the Red Raiders of Lowell before hosting the Billerica Indians on Tuesday, January 13th. But for now, still a little bit of unfinished business at Lawrence High with the Lancers leading by 6, 22 seconds to play in this game. And Petway still on the floor. That last foul was not against him. He did not foul out. Grilakis airmails the 3. Chen, the rebound, gets it to Trinidad. Now Andy Enriquez to Daryl Munoz, and he's fouled by Carmichael with 5 seconds remaining on the clock. And that's just about gonna do it here, folks. 5 seconds left on the clock. Daryl Munoz at the line. And just listen to that, folks. One of the most fired up I have ever seen the Lancer crowd. 5 seconds to go, Lancers by 6. Second free throw is good. And Central will have one last possession thrown up at the buzzer, no good. And the Lancers have defeated Central Catholic. 66 to 59 is the final score. The cheerleaders, the fans, and everyone comes onto the court. What an effort by the Lawrence High Lancers. They win this thing 66 to 59. An amazing performance by the Lancers of Lawrence High, who move to 2-0 on the season. Central falls to 0-2.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thank you for joining us here at Lawrence High School. The Lancers just picked up a 66 to 59 win over Central Catholic. I am joined by Kenny Castro and Dante Neal. Kenny, first off, how does it feel to beat Central, and how did it feel having that crowd right behind you?
Man, it feels good, it feels good, it feels good. Never mind that we beat Central. It's just getting a W feels good. Winning Central is even better. But we came out lackadaisical in the beginning, but our coach gave us a talk, told us to play for each other. When we came out and played for each other, you seen what happened, man.
And Dante, you had a big game once again. What is it like to be 2-0? And what is it like your calf? You got a little bit of a cramp there in your calf. How's the calf doing?
Calf is a little tight. I don't like stretching that much, but being 2-0, it's only 2 games. There's 20 games in the season, so we're just, just ready to keep playing and keep fighting out here. We're a family.
Once again, we'd like to thank you for watching LPS Media, where the Lancers have just defeated Central Catholic. Thank you for joining us all, and we'll see you next time.